It's Friday, October 5th, 2012, and you're watching the OS. Welcome to the OS, the show that aims to provide a diverse range of news and opinions on today's consumer technology. It's October, and we decided we wanted to do something fun this month. We're calling October DEMO-TOBER, which is a Subway-like way of saying demo month here at the OS. Each episode in October will feature one or more tutorials, demonstrations, or other visual comparisons for your guys' entertainment. Now, we've got a couple here today, but before we get into the demos, let's take a quick pit stop to Timmy Moore for some Android announcements.
What's up guys, it's Timmy from Android Task Force and welcome to another week of the OS. Yesterday, T-Mobile and Metro PCS announced the details of a $1.5 billion merger between the two. Now just one day later, word from Business Week is that Sprint may try to outbid T-Mobile and buy Metro PCS itself. You may recall in news that earlier this week, Sprint CEO Dan tried to buy Metro PCS for $8 billion, but was denied by the board of directors. But now that T-Mobile is trying to absorb the small carrier, the board may be more interested in the potential buyout. We'll keep you updated on this, and it's definitely going to take a while for the transaction to close, whichever one it is in the end. Next up, the Galaxy Note 2 for T-Mobile leaks. Unfortunately, all we see is just the branding. Regardless of the carrier, you are getting your new Note. Leaks of the US devices are bound to excite you. Today we have from T-Mobile News a picture of what the T-Mobile version will look like. As you can see, it is the front and the back, and just the logo itself, but this confirms the look and, well, the carrier, of course. We saw the Verizon version leak a bit ago, but the interesting logo placement and funky text made ATF and the OS believe that this was a fake or just a test device. But hey, at least we know it would be coming soon. Samsung is expected to announce the US version of the Galaxy Note 2 October 24th, 2012. Last but not least, TomTom arrives on Android, but lacks support for many popular phones. TomTom released their official navigation app in the Google Play Store this morning. The app does all you would expect it to do, provides voice turn-by-turn navigation, speed camera notifications, HD traffic routing, and lifetime map updates. You get 4 per year according to TomTom. The US and Canada app is $49.99 in the Play Store and weighs in about 2.3 gigabytes. There are multiple applications for each region. On an unfortunate note, the app only supports devices with an 800x400 or 854x480 resolution, so that eliminates almost everything released in the last year. But TomTom says it's committing to supporting higher resolutions on an ongoing basis. TomTom also warns out for fake versions of the app and notes that all official apps come from the developer named TomTom International BV. Make sure to check out the promo video in the link in the description. You can download TomTom now from the Play link. That's all I got for this week, guys. Thanks for watching the OS.
Thanks, Timmy. As always, you've been an excellent resource for Android announcements. Now let's get into DEMO-TOBER. As you know, most carriers have a data cap, and it can make some customers nervous to know that they don't actually know how close they are to reaching that cap. Luckily, for those of you who are lucky enough to have Android ice cream sandwich on your device, there is a simple thing that you can do to alleviate that nervousness. After a short bit regarding Windows Phone 8, Rowe from Technicove is here to show all you Android users what you can do to better monitor your data usage.
Hey everyone, this is Aaron. Welcome to the first week of the OS in October. And October is demo month, so I'm going to be showing off something for you later in the video. But first, the news I have for you is all Windows Phone based. The Lumia 920 and the HTC 8X are battling for your possible next Windows Phone this holiday season. And the question is, which phones are going to be on what carriers? The 920 is already pretty much confirmed to be coming to AT&T, but the 8X seems to be coming to more carriers than the 920 is. And that's kind of interesting considering that Nokia is supposed to be the main partner with Windows Phone. You'd think they'd want to put the 920 on more carriers than presumably AT&T. A lot of people want the 920 to come to Verizon and T-Mobile, and clearly Sprint's not even a factor in this. But it looks like HTC might be getting a lot of money just because of which new Windows phones are coming to the market. So what are you looking for? Are you looking for the 8X to come to your carrier? How about the 920? Or what about the Ativ S, Samsung's Windows Phone 8 device? Is that interesting to you? To kick it over, as part of DEMO-TOBER, I will be showing you something really cool about ice cream sandwich that you may not know. So here we are with the LG Escape. Just got the Cinemas review unit, and I thought this would be really important because as the ice cream sandwich rollout continues to come to more and more phones, there are a lot of things about ice cream sandwich that you may not be aware of. But one of those things that I thought was pretty interesting is in this world of more and more limited data plans and less unlimited data plans is your ability to actually set your data usage in Ice Cream Sandwich. So as you can see right there, you see the little data usage button. And when you click on that, it allows you to actually set your limit for mobile data. So you can come in here and say that you want it to start warning you. So let me come in closer. So you can tell it to start warning you at, let's say if you have a 2 GB data limit, for example, you could have it start warning you at 1. Oops, see if we can get that in there. Come on, okay. So you can have it start telling you that you're coming up on your 2 GB data limit at 1. You can actually set when it starts warning you about when you're about to hit your data limit. I think that's pretty cool. And this is built into Ice Cream Sandwich as a whole. So you no longer have to worry about having to wonder if you're about to come up on your data limit. You can just kind of sit there and wait, and your phone will automatically warn you when you're about to hit that data limit. But this is Aaron from TechnoCove and for the OS, and we will see you next video. Bye-bye.
Great show, Aaron. I especially like the visual representations that come along with this setting. While a simple text box would probably do the trick, having that visual representation is a great way to allow customers to better understand just how close they're getting to their limits. Next up, we're moving to cameras. The cameras on today's most popular smartphones are stunning examples of what engineers can cram into the tiny little spaces that they're given. As phones become thinner and lighter, it becomes increasingly difficult to get good images out of that camera. Damian Estrada has quite a few devices, the iPhone 5 included, and he'd like to take this opportunity to show us how the cameras face off against each other.
Hey guys, this is Damian Estrada with Noble Press, and in this week's OS, I wanted to go over the HTC One X versus the iPhone 5 camera. We've heard a lot of really good things about the iPhone 5 camera, and about how it's improved over the 4S camera. According to Apple, they improved the low-light image quality, so I wanted to test it up against the One X to see just how good it really was. In this video comparison, you can see a side-by-side of a car driving by a low-light scenario. I don't know about you, but personally I prefer the One X footage over the iPhone 5. Here are some example images of low-light photos from both phones. As you can see, they both perform relatively well. If the low-light comparison wasn't enough, we went S3 versus the iPhone 5. We wandered down to downtown Disney to take some shots. Here are examples of HDR on both the S3 and the iPhone 5. So I don't know if we can necessarily say that one phone outperforms the other. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe.
Thanks, Damian. As you can see, all of these cameras allow for great performance in a variety of conditions. Regardless of which device you own, all of these phones are sure to fill the need for a great and convenient point-and-shoot camera. So which one is really better? It's kind of hard to tell. There's a lot of factors that go into taking a picture, including how the light is at the time, what you decide to focus on, etc. One thing's for certain, all of these cameras are really cool. Got any opinions on the stories we covered this week? Share your thoughts in the comments field below the video. If you like the show and want to help us grow, go ahead and hit that subscribe button over here to the left, or you can show that like button or favorite button some love down below. And that wraps up this week's OS. Join us every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time for some more news and opinions on today's tech world. See ya!